So another really important thing to mention if you don't know your birth time is it's still really, really helpful to know where all the planets are. Not just because you know what sign they're in, but because you can track your transits. And a lot of astrologers actually, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but many, some don't even use signs, right? Like there's become such an emphasis on what sign are you and all of this stuff, but really the planets are what are most important, and they're what are going to be the most correlated with like life events, right? Like if Saturn conjuncts your moon, that's probably not going to be like a great time in your life, or knowing when your Saturn return is super important. You know, not to just focus on negative things with Saturn, but there's also like Jupiter transits and Venus transits and Uranus transits, right? So you can still do a lot of astrology with just the planets, and one of the most important aspects of that is going to be looking at the transits. So you can always run a chart, like say you're using Astro.com, which is one of the best places to run your chart. You could just run your chart for noon and ignore the rising sign and the midheaven and all of that information. And you're just going to be, you can, click on the little button they have on Astro.com to show you your transits. And if you have questions about like what transits are going on, you can always ask me and send me your chart, and I can give you at least a couple, because we all have like a lot of transits going on at once. It gets very confusing. But the main ones you're going to want to look at are the slow moving planets. Those are going to be the most impactful and the most noticeable. So you're going to want to look at Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. And if those planets are making any close aspects, especially conjunctions are the most impactful in my experience. So you're going to want to look out for those aspects. And that is honestly the best way to learn astrology. That is, in my opinion, the best way to learn astrology is through your own experience of tracking transits. So hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions.